Well, that didn't take too long, did it? President Gustavo Petro of Colombia has caved in faster than a folding chair. I can't wait to share this with you. If you missed out, this is sort of kind of like a part two of a video I did earlier where Colombian President Gustavo Petro denied transport of us, the United States, President Trump, backed initiatives to deport all illegal criminal migrants, saying his reason was that it wasn't done in a dignified way, which made no sense. Like, you want these guys to travel first class with champagne? What the hell's the matter with you? It makes no sense at all. He just issued moments ago this letter that I'm going to translate for you right now. But first, I'm not going to believe what Trump just, I mean, he's a legend. You're not going to believe what Trump just posted. Our president, the 47th president of the United States, just posted this. Check this out. This is an actual post from our president. An image. He posted this on Truth Social. An image of President Trump looking like a badass American badass gangster with a sign next to his head, FAFO. If you don't know what that means, it means this. It's an acronym that stands for F around and find out. And boy, oh boy, did President Gustavo Petro find out. By the way, you're going to love this. I know you love this right here. The American people have spoken. I'm working on a new design to get that design right there. That legend. It's a legendary post. I'm working to get that design in our Nez Nation original made in the USA Patriot Nez Nation merch shop. You can get this and you can get a whole bunch of stuff. We have mugs, we got backpacks, hoodies, shirts, hats, you name it, in our store. It's in the pinned comment, show notes, and description, or just go to professornez.com/merch. But you're not going to see that design in there for a while, but I'm working on it, and it's going to be sweet. Imagine giving somebody a cup, a mug that has the F around and find out legendary post by our president, President Trump. It's going to be magnificent, so stick around for that. Okay, here's the letter by Gustavo Petro, where I have the entire translation of this. I posted it on our community tab as well. But essentially, he's saying, so January 26th, that's today, 2025, the government of Colombia confirms its participation in the Extraordinary Assembly of the Community of Latin America and Caribbean States, CELAC, yada, yada, yada. But he essentially says at the bottom of that first paragraph, the protection of human rights and the strengthening of relations between member countries, cooperation on migration. And then he says, in preparation for this summit, talks have been held with Honduras to promote a regional approach to, I don't understand why he cares so much about, like, why isn't it indignified to commit crimes and enter a country illegally? Why are you treating these guys like royalty? I mean, this is a lot of time and energy spent on waste, in my opinion. I think you guys need Doge, personally. Let me know what you think in the comments. But they want to promote a regional approach to migratory challenges, and get this, guarantee conditions of dignity for the citizens of the region. You earn your dignity, you earn your respect, you earn your ethos. If you commit crimes, you've lost all respect. You've lost all dignity. If you harm and injure fellow citizens who just are there to work their ass off and abide by the laws, pay their taxes, are contributing citizens, those are the people you should be caring about, Gustavo. He says, at the same time, the government of Colombia is under the direction of President Gustavo Petro and has arranged a presidential plane. This is like moments after Trump issued those sanctions like a badass and basically said, act up or ship out. Arranged a presidential plane to facilitate the dignified return of the compatriots who are going to arrive in the country today in the morning hours coming from deportation flights. In the end of this letter, it says, likewise, the government of Colombia maintains active talks with the government of the United States, seeking agreements that ensure minimum conditions of respect and dignified treatment for compatriots during deportation processes, recognizing them as subjects of rights. I mean, this is like, give me a break, dude. Like, you lost. Just take the L. I mean, is it just me, or is this president focusing on the complete wrong thing. What makes this story even more amazing, illustrious, the stuff of legend, is President Trump did all of this while playing golf. I'm going to share with you this video. Never mind the fact that he posted that legendary post, F around and find out, which they did. The guy literally took care of this international incident in between the 8th and ninth hole. Watch this.
We love you! We love you! We are your members!
Mr. Trump, a picture!
We love you!
Picture, Mr. Trump, picture!
A picture!
I love you!
We love you so much!
Yay!
We won!
Yeah!
We have that design too. We won. Oh, I don't know how you can't love this guy. How do you not love this guy? It's like what Mel Gibson said. It's like daddy's back and he's here to take care of business. He's got his belt off and he's going to be whipping into shape every bad kid and bad actor in our government, just like he did in Los Angeles, just like he did in North Carolina, just like he did literally without zero sleep, signing 200 executive orders, shutting our border down, implementing Doge. We've already saved billions of dollars with Doge, cutting DEI. I mean, freeing us as a market, a free enterprise, cutting out government censorship. The list goes on and on. If you love America, let me know in the comments down below. And the way to show it with this video is to tap that thumbs up and share it right now. Okay, in my next segment, oh, I love our president so much. I'm so happy. So happy. I'm going to cry. I swear to God, I'm going to cry. I just love him so much. I don't know how you can't love this guy. How can you not love this guy? Who doesn't love this guy? This guy is a miracle, millimeter miracle. My goodness. Okay, I'm thinking about starting this kind of segment. Again, we use our platform about spreading common sense. The mission statement is to make common sense go viral because the American people have spoken. And I want to do this highlighting corporations and businesses that just didn't seem to get the memo. So I'm going to I think this will be like a new segment to our show to keep doing this. And this brings me a lot of chagrin and sadness. Ben and Jerry's just dropped a DEI themed ad declaring they'll never stop fighting to, quote, dismantle white supremacy, end quote, and, quote, end the climate crisis, end quote. Watch this.
Stick to ice cream. Not gonna lie, we get this one a lot.
Yeah, we're in the ice cream business, but we've always been about much more than just ice cream. We use our power, our privilege, our platform, and our relationship with our fans to advocate for progressive social change. So no, we're not just going to stick to ice cream.
And we're never gonna stop trying to dismantle white supremacy, end the climate crisis, or fight for our democracy.
And no, we're not going to stop fighting laws that restrict trans rights, ban books, and roll back abortion protections.
Caring about that stuff, doing something about it, and supporting communities who've been directly impacted by it is part of our DNA, and it has been since we opened up our first scoop shop in Burlington, Vermont back in 1978.
Ben and Jerry were two best friends who loved making ice cream. But for them, the only reason to be in business was to do business differently.
Whether we're working with activists in St. Louis to close a racist and inhumane jail, or working to restore the right to vote for people who were formerly incarcerated in Florida, or turning up a delicious new flavor in support of refugee rights in the UK, being an activist company is who we are.
And we know our fans wouldn't want it any other way. Because while we love making the best possible ice cream in the best possible way, the world needs more than just great ice cream.
We don't pretend to always know the answers, but we partner with and take the lead from activists and allies who do. And we hope you'll join us in taking action to support them. That's just who we are and who we've been for 45 years, and that's why we'll never...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think Ben and Jerry would agree with this. I don't think they would concede this. I think these people really are defying the will of the American people. You have made billions off of Americans, off of our beautiful opportunities, the land of promise, and you're defying the American people by continuing this. And you know what? I agree. Stick to ice cream. When did all these companies, you guys want to get Bud Lighted? If you think Ben and Jerry's should be Bud Lighted, Let me know in the comments down below. When do these companies start thinking that they need to engage in social justice and social activism? And by the way, it's just like everything else. You let them in the door, you give them an inch, and they will take 100 miles. Look what's happening to our schools. Look what's happening to our small businesses. Look what's happening everywhere you turn. You can't say anything. Before Trump won, you couldn't do anything. You had to walk on eggshells. Your soul felt like it was wearing a straitjacket. You felt confined, constrained. Working in the university, again, I don't just call myself professor for kicks and giggles. When I used to work full time at the university, I mean, there wasn't an email, there wasn't a day where I didn't get a flyer, a meeting, a comment, a program, an initiative. We need more diversity, more equity. Here are the right languages to use. Stop calling people men and women. I mean, it was absurd. This is what the American people voted against. Dummies, Ben and Jerry's. This is what the American people voted against. We're sick and tired of it. Just shut up and give me my chocolate chip and just be done with it. We don't need your social activism. You don't need to tell me that white supremacy exists and we're trying to fight it. You don't need to do that. Stick to what you're good at. Stick to what you're supposed to be doing. Leave all you can support, and something tells me there's a lot of money involved, but I'm sure these programs and outfits and organizations are backing them somehow, or I don't know. But this crap was voted against. The mandate was executed on November 5th. We've had enough. And I want you to spread this like wildfire because I'm sick and tired of just going to get some food, going to grab a bite to eat with my kids, going to the store and being absolutely bombarded by this crap. I'm sick of it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And let me know if you're going to continue shopping and buying Ben & Jerry's ice cream, because I know one thing's for damn sure. I'm not. So I can't wait to get your comments. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you check out these videos if you missed them over here. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It takes a second and it's free. Sign up for our free newsletter in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.